May I first of all ask you about your impression looking at the photos here at the exhibition?
It's very impressive, and it's really also shocking, because we normally do not realize what happened to animals in Europe, and I think it's disgusting. It's not according to European values, and we have to do something about it. And when we are talking about all advantages and achievements of our civilization, this is something what is really not acceptable.
What do you think can be done? Let's start with in your own country.
Yeah, I think as first of all, what is also this exhibition is the rising of consciousness, of the problem, because as many people do not realize, what happened. Then it's a general, all this tendency to make from agriculture and this industry. It's I think the totally wrong direction, and we actually fight against this also in Poland. And I am a member of the conservative and reformist group, and for us also every life is very precious. Life of animals, dignity of animals, and dignity of human being.
It is said in my country, Denmark, that piglets are exported to Poland to be raised there under very different conditions than in my country, which is not saying that the conditions actually are better in my Denmark, but they export it because it's cheaper to raise piglets in Poland.
Yeah, sometimes also I know that some investors are looking, for places in Eastern Europe to find, the places in which the regulations are not so strict and so on. But I think it's changing. Yeah, as we would like, let's say, change it, because of course I think 20 years ago, 10 years ago, when we were so poor country, there was the simply understood economic aims were at the first time, and we have also this very I would say vicious Eastern European version of neoliberalism, which dominated in an economic thought. But we would like to raise this, on this topic. Even more, we would like to be a pioneer, in the questions of the welfare of animals, because I think, for us also the future is the family farming, small farming, and in this sense, I would say we as a conservative we are consequent Greens, because we also would like to protect the institution of the human society and human being, but also animals, and the symbiosis and the living together of the animals and the people and human beings as it was previously. Without this industry, without gen technique, without industry in this field, it is not just, these are just not products. These are living beings, animals, and we should protect them.
Final question: what can you do yourself?
No, I think I support also many of my colleagues with other political groups, and this is, I think it's a very good symptom that beside of all political differences, we actually share the same opinion about this issue, and I think I can also raise the consciousness in Poland. Just I receive some requests concerning agriculture and all this kind of farming, which is also danger in Poland, and many of also our voters, conservative voters, are against this kind of industrialization of the farming.